All right, we got a little bit of Star Wars news to go over here. On March 2nd, they posted another High Republic video. Check it out. 77K views, 15K dislikes. It's not stopping anytime soon. You know they're paying attention to this, right? You know they're watching this, and they're sitting there wondering, well, it's eventually going to blow over to be fine, and we'll get back to normal. But will things get back to normal? Check this out. So this was posted over on Bounding into Comics. Disney CEO Bob Chapek lavishes praise on Kathleen Kennedy a month after she had a spokesman fire and lie about Gina Carano. Now, this is interesting because this is the Disney CEO. This is recently, okay? This is a recent thing. So, Kathleen Kennedy likely going to have her contract renewed this year, all right? This is the last year of her contract. So I don't know if they're going to do a Star Wars celebration this year because, well, you know, it's the age of the coof. And I believe they still have to do the one in Anaheim, which is where it was going to be last year. So that's California. Unless they plan on moving the venue to Texas or something. I don't think you're going to see a Star Wars celebration this year. What you'll likely see is them do an online one. You're not going to see many big cons this year regardless. And during that event, she's going to get re-upped, just like they did it last time when she came out with the Star Wars shirt. And she came out and she undid her shirt like it's Superman. Yeah, I'm still a Star Wars. Like people care that much. I don't think she realizes how many people don't like her. And I guarantee she's the kind of person that, you know, everyone knows someone like this, where if there's something wrong, they don't think it's their problem. They think it's other people. So Kathleen Kennedy, she's likely attributing every reason that people don't like her to other people. Well, you know, whatever. This is why I believe that rumor that one of the reasons that she doesn't like The Mandalorian is because she gets no credit. Like, that was a big rumor that she was pissed because she was getting no recognition for Baby Yoda's popularity and was telling people, well, I helped to make Baby Yoda a thing. If it wasn't for my genius, Baby Yoda would never have been in existence, and The Mandalorian would have never been popular. I think that's the kind of person she is. But anyway, Bob Chapek here praising her and Kevin Feige. Now, I can understand the praise for Kevin Feige, but Kathleen Kennedy, really, bro? He's literally planting his lips right on her behind this whole thing. So this comes from Not My Star Wars, and he captured this was during a virtual conference hosted by Morgan Stanley. Okay. And here's what he had to say. It was around the 6-minute mark, and Ben Swinburne of Morgan Stanley asked Chapek, "What are you guys doing? What are you and Kevin and the team doing to make sure that Marvel continues to thrive, particularly as you weave in Disney Plus and the amount of content coming to us is going up pretty dramatically?" Chapek responded, "I would say the situation is the same for Marvel as it is Lucas, and it goes to speak to the talent of not only Kevin, but Kathy Kennedy and her team over at Lucas." He added, "We are very fortunate to have both groups led by such stellar creative talent." That's a pretty big appraisal of her. So, stellar creative, she's a stellar and creative talent? Right. It continues, but in terms of fatigue, I guess that's borne out in the numbers. So the creative canvas, if you will, is very broad for both Lucas and Star Wars, as well as Disney, and very multi-dimension. Yes, it's superheroes in Marvel's case, but it's more. And yes, it's a galaxy far, far away for Lucas, but it's very more. And they're just going to keep on growing because of the creative talent he added. Chapek continued to shower praise on Kennedy and Feige. He would state, "That's where they are at their best, managing that mythology. So there are little pieces here and there that they dribble and they all connect. It's really amazing. Geniuses." He would later call Kennedy an absolute treasure for us. He stated, "We just like Kevin and Kathy and Sean at the studio. Jimmy, Deanna, Peter, and John are absolute treasures for us from a creative standpoint, driving this machine, but giving you the type of content you saw at the investor conference. Now, what's funny, I don't know how this can be spinned, right? And there's going to be more rumors. Whoa, it was always so ridiculous to me that there was that whole rumor about, Jon Favreau's in charge and Kathy's just getting coffee for Jon Favreau. That's not the case. They love Kathleen Kennedy. And the success of The Mandalorian practically has pretty much sealed her position probably for another 10 years. All these shows are coming out. Most of them are going to do good. You know, Obi-Wan's going to be huge. Andor, I don't know so much about. Ahsoka's going to be massive. I'm not sure about Rangers of the New Republic anymore. I don't think that that's going to be that big, especially without Cara Dune. They're going to replace her with that character from Rebels. No one gives a shit about that show. So I don't know. Kathleen Kennedy not going anywhere, which means the future of Star Wars is forever mediocre. How can you say that he's going to keep her? He just called her a national treasure. He called her a national treasure. So, I don't know. I fully predict she's going to be re-up this year. She's going to be re-up. She'll be back. And she's going to continue to run this franchise into the ground because she needs to have control over everything. So, firing directors and moving storylines. It's not looking good. So, if you're a huge Star Wars fan, I would be a little upset. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.